So today we've got Mercedes C220 diesel in for an AdBlue optimization fix due to faults. I've run a full diagnostic health check using the launch, so let's see what codes we've got. AdBlue system has a malfunction, okay, and NOx sensor 2 has a malfunction also. That's fine. Take a picture of these, so we need those codes. We'll go into the system. Ignition is on. Right, special function, configuration, no, not that one. Do teaching processes, right. No. So we're going to do the AdBlue resets now. Resetting of warning messages. The warning message isn't active because the customer has actually deleted itself. So we'll still do the resets anyway. Caution. Do not switch the ignition on. Off. The ignition. Perform SCN coding of the control unit CDI. Okay. Don't need to do that. We'll do reset of the land values. Reset land values for AdBlue metering successful. Okay, that's good. Good. Any other ones for? We'll do that one as well. Reset land for NOx sensors and other things. Continue. Perfect. Yep, that's everything reset. So what we'll do now is we'll back out of here. We will create a report for this. So we will save the diagnostics. Always good to have a fault report before, and then you do a fault report after. So we'll now clear the DTCs. So we're going to do a bench read on this one because customers previously had a stage 1 tune with another company. He's happy with the tune, so he wants to keep that. So in order for him to keep that, we need to do a bench read. An OBD read wouldn't give us the tune, or a virtual read wouldn't give us the tune either. So it would put it back to stock and just do it. So we do the bench read, and that will give us all the info of the previous tune, etc. We can go from there. So we're going to switch the ignition off. We'll close this one down. I like to keep the door open just in case. No real reason. ECU on these is very easy to get to, just under the engine cover. And here it is. It's a Delphi CRD3 Plus, I think. So what we need to do now is go into the boot, disconnect the battery. Always disconnect the battery when you're doing ECU work. Disconnect the battery, remove the ECU, we'll hook it up to the bench, we'll do the file, do any unplugs if necessary. I'll check online if there's any that need doing, and we'll go from there. Right, so now we've got the ECU out, we've got it all hooked up to the CRD3. You can see on there, it does give you the diagram while you're doing it. No, you can't do it when it's in this bit, but yeah, it gives you the diagram of where all the pins go. So. Right, let's just check now. Identify ECU. Identification in progress. I found with Mercedes the identification takes a little bit longer than other vehicles. Not sure why, it just does. But even then, it's only like what, 20-30 seconds. There you go, retrieving ID information, which means it's successfully identified it. And it says there ECU identified correctly. Perfect. What we're going to do now is read the backup. Now it will identify it again, and that's just to double check that it's still fully connected, that none of the pins have moved, etc. I always recommend with Mercedes to just bench read it. The ECUs are usually very, very easy to get to. So a bench read's always better than OBD. It gives you a full workup then. If there's had any previous deletes, etc. But yeah, as you can see, it's reading fairly quickly here. 21, 22, 23. So yeah, this will read fairly quick. I'll get to doing the file. I'll come back once we're uploading the file, see how long that takes. I think it's fairly quick. And then we'll go from there. Right, back up. Downloads, Mercedes C220. That's the one we're going to use. It's now identifying the ECU again. Just make sure none of the wires are knocked out or anything, because the wires are. The clips or the connections aren't that great. So there you go, retrieving ID information, and I was writing the backup. So we've reconnected the ECU, rehooked up the battery. Now let's run diagnostics. Diagnostic. Okay. Okay. The basic version. Switch on ignition. It's on, and smart detection. So basically it's just going to read through all the modules on Mercedes, which you can see is a lot. So I will pause it here and come back when it's done. Right, so that's the diagnostic all done. Perfect. What we can do is clear DTC codes. That's the codes all gone. Ignition off. Ignition on.